You know, there was a time when a pant that had a crotch that didn't squeeze your balls was reserved for the likes of people who worked in spice markets in the Far East or maybe like MC Hammer. But then there came a time after that when it became timelessly cool to have a pant where the crotch was just the right amount of dropped. You probably slept through that whole episode, and being totally honest, I think I kind of missed the first act too. But here you are, it's midlife, you're reinventing, and better late than never. A lightly drop-crotched pant, one that has a waist that stays right where God intended, is one of those great, fresh things to have in your wardrobe. Keeps you looking cool, keeps you looking in the game. Gentlemen, let's get a look at it. The Low-Fi Pant. My version of the low crotch pant is simple. It's got my amazing waistband that keeps everything right where you want it, right? Kind of 2.5 kilograms of perfect hugging action thanks to the elastic here. It's awesome. Where does it fit in the wardrobe system? We always dress from the bottom up. So once you pick your look and grab the right shoe for that, pants are the next step. There's almost no look these days that doesn't just look a little bit cooler with a pant like this. Look at how cool it looks on the guys here. The Low-Fi Pant has just the right amount of slightly low-ride attitude that says, I dress great, but not because I give a fuck about you. Look, we both know that you are a tax expert in Chicago or an orthopod in Leeds, but there's no reason why you can't look like a retired Italian pro skateboarder when you want to. Tony owns a restaurant here in Lisbon where I live. They both look pretty convincing to me, so I think you can pull it off too. Now here are some words you probably didn't think you'd hear when you woke up this morning. Let's talk about that crotch. It's lower than my other pants. Take a look at this. I'm comparing it to a pair of my Becker pants, which have a more conventional crotch. And if you look at this, you can see it's a good couple of inches lower, right? With a bit of extra volume built into the seat here. The waist sits right where you'd usually want it. It's not sagging down around your ass like when we were kids, right? But still it has that low ride look that just looks skate enough, just surf enough. It's fucking cool. You can wear it a little high or a little low, just whatever you do, just own it. Just have fun with it, right? The key here, the difference between this kind of slightly belligerent, cool look we're going for and just fucking sloppy is what happens here at the ankles, right? The cuffs are designed to flip up. I almost always wear mine clicked into crop position here. You do what works depending on your style and leg length. They're finished on the reverse side. The seams are finished as well, so it just looks tailored. Look at that. Now we look agile, fresh on our feet, put together. Guys, that's right where I want you to be. That's how I want you to look. As for the rest of the outfit, your shirt, shoes, accessories, everything needs to be tight. If you do that, you look like retired Italian pro skateboarder who happens to have a second career as a civil engineer or whatever it is you do. That's how you make the look work. Let's look at the rest of the construction. You're probably sick of hearing me say this, but I'm still gonna say it. A pant is only as good as what's happening here around the waist. If you've got abs like a college swim team captain or something, that's great, good for you. Fuck you a little bit, but good for you. But for the rest of us, we need this part of the pant to do its job and stay put. We do that by insisting on a nicely firm band here, right? It's got several layers stitched into it, and the back has this great band of elastic built in. It's high quality stuff. Like most pants I make, you can think of it this way. If you're a 36 waist, then the pant at rest will sit at a 35. You can stretch it to a 37 or 38. Sitting on you at 36, it just has that perfect squeeze, right around 2.5 kilos, so call that 4 pounds. You can even wear it without a belt if you want. That'll look amazing, by the way. The cotton is the best you can get. It's milled just for little old me in Italy. Custom dyed for me too, in exactly my colors, so it just kind of clicks with everything else that I make. I always say, if you want to know why the pant costs what it costs, turn it inside out. You can see the quality here. Perfect European stitching, nothing sloppy. shirting fabric. This is very high quality fabric for the pockets and lining. That just makes it more comfortable on a long day or even a travel day and just look better on you. Even when the cotton's relaxed, and again, it's real cotton, so it's supposed to have that natural wrinkle. It just looks James Dean great. How are we gonna pair these? I almost always wear them that way with sneakers or runners. I might flip them down with Red Wing boots or jack boots like this. These are both great looks. Guys, the sneaker look is fresh and I promise you can pull it off. But with boots and a Daytona jacket, you look like kind of like the successful late life version of your favorite 60s punk rock icon. I mean, check out this pic. This isn't actually his usual vibe, but look at how it instantly works for him. Also, take a look at this shot of Francisco. He's here wearing the Low-Fi Pant with a pair of loafers. This is a great power creative look. Francisco's a geologist by training, and these days he works here in Lisbon at the Gulbenkian Museum. Look at how comfortably he looks just cool here. How dynamic he looks, right? I love that. The Low-Fi Pant comes in some great colors. You can match this in a killer monochrome look with almost any of my core shirts. Top it up with a light sweater or a strong sweater. That dark color together with the matching basic work shirt makes you look like you're ready to take the big chair at your favorite movie studio or something. It's just a great look for anyone over 40. I love that. Is this a core item in your wardrobe? I mean, it is for me. I wear this about a quarter of my days, but it might not be for you, right? Still, I want to see at least one of these in your closet. Trot it out on the weekends and start getting comfortable with the look. And frankly, letting everybody else start to see you in the look. I know what you're thinking. Irving Schmeckelman from procurement might see you in the hallway and be like, Jesus, Jerry, you're not really a skateboarder, are you? Man, fuck Irving Schmeckelman. You shouldn't care what Irving Schmeckelman thinks of you. You care what that hot new intern in marketing thinks of you. Now, should you date the new intern? Absolutely not. Totally inappropriate. You could be their father, for crying out loud. But it's still nice to know you get noticed for the right reasons. So remember that. The Low-Fi Pant. You got this.